Hello, Henry Oswago from Event East team. In this video, I'll demonstrate our Event East Planner API, which meets all requirements for Week 5 Final Project Part 1. First, let me show our deployed application. By clicking on this link, Event East Planner, render, you can see our server is live and responding. So I will also navigate through the environment. By going through the environment, you can see all sensitive information like database credentials, JWT secrets are properly stored in the environment variables and not exposed to our GitHub repository. Now let me demonstrate our comprehensive API documentation. We've implemented the Swagger documentation available at our API docs endpoint. Now I'll come here /API docs. Now you can see our complete API specification with both users and event collections. Now our documentation includes full endpoint description for all CRUD operations, the requests and the schemas with examples. Now let's do the authentication requirements. Let's try out functionality of testing it directly in the browser. Now we come to this place, follow the link, and see our swagger.json is properly configured and fully tested. Now let me demonstrate the full CRUD demonstration in this video. First, the post API. Here, the post API registering a new user. I'll come here and click on try it out. Let's say our user name should be Mark Dean. Then his email address should be dean@example and password 128. I'll click on execute. Here you can see user registered successfully. Mark Dean with the ID, having the complete set, and his token ID also provided. So we go to the next one, the get API user, to get all users. So since this is a protected route, I will need to authorize first. I will use this token ID, the JWT token registration, and add it to my authorization. Let me copy this link from this place. I'll copy it, hide this section. Let me get all users. First, I'll authorize. Here's the token here, and authorize. Close. Now let me get the users. Try it out. Execute. Now you can see Mark Dean, Mark Snow, Peterson, and all other users who have registered for this event. Now we can also try the put API user, try to update a user. Let's say I'm interested in updating one of my users' name. For instance, Mark Snow. I will take his ID. And I'll minimize this page. Here you can see the put to update a user. First, I will try it out. Let's say I take off this, paste this user ID. Let's say his name is Mark Snow. Let's take his name as Mark Snow at example. And I'll execute. Okay, let's update his name. Instead of Max Snow, let's call him Jon Snow. Then I'll execute. Here you can see user updated. Now our application is successful. So we can also try the delete API user to try to delete a user. Now let me delete this my updated user, Jon Snow. As you can see here, I'll copy the ID number, then locate the delete API user, go to try it out, paste the ID number and execute. Success. So you can see the user deleted successfully. So now let's also try the event CRUD demonstration. I also try to create an event since we have seen how to create a user in our API. Let me try creating an event here. Creating an event, coming to this place. I will go to the post first. You can see the post. Now let's say we are interested in a birthday party. Let's call it, let's try it out. Birthday party. Okay, now let's create it. Okay, look at the year here. Let's make sure that this year is in order, and let's call it 2026. Okay, and then execute. Yes, you can see that the event has been created. Birthday party with family and friends. We have a success message. Now let's get all information in our database. That means all the events in our database. Go to the post, go to the get all events, try it out and execute. You can see all the events. We have a birthday party, we have a summer BQ party also. So this is how we make use of the event API. I will try to update the event. Let's say this particular event, birthday party. I'll copy the ID. Let's call it maybe New Year party. I will come here, minimize this. Let me minimize this to put the update event. Try it out. Paste ID. Let's say we call it Christmas party or New Year party. Let's see New Year party. The same year. So let's change the location to mainland. Then execute. So while we load, you can see event updated. Now we have a New Year party happening in the mainland. We can also delete this event from our database. Can delete this event. Same thing we have to do. Check the ID. Let's minimize this also. By minimizing this, we go to delete, try it out, then paste the information and execute. while we wait, next we are going to demonstrate some validation error. We will try to create that. So I think our event is loading. Here you can see event deleted successfully. So let's try some validation errors. Let's just say we are trying to create an event happening in the past. I will go to our post, creating a new event. We are hosting a Christmas party. Christmas party happening in the year 2024. I will execute. Let's see what happens. Failed, error, bad request. You can see that the event date must be in the future. So when I try creating an event in the past, I will get this particular message telling me that the event must be in the future. So let's try creating another. So let's try another error message here. Go to try it out. Now we have let's see, we have a birthday party. Same day. So we have created back our event. And let me try a user error. This one was an event error in the future. Let's say this user now. Okay, this user, let me get all my users here. Okay, MacDean having this particular email address. Let's say I'm interested in MacDean and I want to create MacDean again. Let's see what happens. Go to the post, MacDean guest with the same password. Okay, we have it here, and I will execute. Now you can see that we have users already exist with this email. So that's what an authentication error. So we also have the last error we can test here. Let's check the error that involves server error catching codes that are not in the HTTP status code. So let's say we have a new user. Let me find this. Get a user by ID. Let me take this for example. Try it out, copy this, and then execute. So it's a user not found. So in this video, for my contribution, I was responsible for implementing the complete user collection including registration system with password hashing, JWT authentication, and all CRUD operations with proper error handling. Second, I created and configured the comprehensive Swagger API documentations with full endpoint specification, request and response. So in conclusion, this event is Planner API successfully demonstrates full deployment to render with proper security, complete CRUD operation for 2 collections, comprehensive Swagger documentation, robust error handling with proper HTTP status code, database persistence for all operations, JWT authentication for protected routes, and so much more. Thank you for watching our demonstration.